Are you going to teach me about Jesus?
I know very little about Jesus.
Did you research that?
Nope.
Did you fact check?
Nope. I'm just gonna say it.
I'll take his word for it. He's a believable guy.
Okay, have you guys heard anything about is it Euphrates? Euphrates River?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. It's the longest river. It's the longest river in Asia. It runs through Iraq, Syria, and Turkey. It's the main water source for around 23 million people. And it's starting to dry up.
I've heard of this.
Because of climate change, it could possibly be dried up by 2040. Which doesn't seem that far away.
It's not that far away.
Not only do these people worry about the river drying up, but not having any water, since this is their main water source. This is also a biblical sign of the apocalypse. So people are starting to freak out. Okay. So I looked up some Bible verses, and I'm not really religious or anything, so this was really hard for me to follow along.
Sorry.
So, in Revelation 16:12, it says, "The sixth angel poured out its jar of God's anger onto the great Euphrates River. The water dried up, and this way the kings of the countries of the east could cross over." So it said like some 200 million kings of the east are gonna slaughter people. That's like one thing I read. Now I'm probably confusing all these up with different books of the Bible or whatever, so I'm probably wrong. Revelation 9:14, it says the sixth angel who had the trumpet released the four angels who were bound to the great river of Euphrates. So it says, another thing it says that there's four angels held captive. Once they are released, they are going to kill 1/3 of mankind. Okay, so this is one interesting thing in Genesis 2:14. It says Euphrates is one of the rivers that flows from the Garden of Eden.
Oh. Okay.
So that's probably one of the what? I don't know. So this one I read, it kind of gruesome. It says Jeremiah 46:10. Babylon will be conquered and Euphrates River dried up. But that day belongs to the Lord and the Lord Almighty, the day of vengeance, for vengeance on his foes. The sword will devour till it's satisfied, till it has quenched its thirst with blood. For the Lord Almighty, will offer sacrifice in the land of the north by the river Euphrates.
I love the Bible. It is. It's so dramatic, and I love it.
So some people see it as like the fall of the Babylon Empire. And I had to Google what the fuck the Babylon Empire was. Do you guys know what it is?
No.
I'm like, is it a town? It's an ancient city on the lower Euphrates River located in Iraq. Well, now it would be located in Iraq, but I was like, okay. Some also see this as the apocalypse and the second coming of Christ. Since the river is drying up, things are starting to get uncovered. There's an ancient tunnel that has been discovered, which has the perfect building structure and stairs that are neatly arranged. So somebody obviously built that. Some believe it's from ancient time, built between 2180 and 2160 BCE. What the fuck is BCE?
Before Christ.
Well, no, it's
Existence.
Before Christ's existence.
I don't know. Some Latin term.
Yeah, well, anyway, it says that it was built then to connect the two halves of the city of Babylon. Others are saying that the tunnel leads to where the angels are imprisoned. Once the angels are released, they're called upon 200 million horsemen to kill 1/3 of the population. Now, I had to do math here because I want to know how much 1/3 of the population is.
Oh, of course you would. Of course you would.
2.6 billion people. That's of the world, because the world has 7.8 billion people, and 1/3 of that is 2.6.
Now, if we were comparing that to a country, I wonder what that would be.
What country?
No, I'm asking, like, what country would have 2.whatever billion people in it? What would be 1/3 of the population, I wonder?
I don't know. Let's Google
I wonder
it.
if it'd be China.
So then I was told the Bible says, also with all that, Israel will go to war. This is some signs of the apocalypse. So not only is the river supposed to be dried up, Israel will go to war, and the end time will have a one world currency. And actually, the one world currency is already being considered by Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And there's talk about using like a barcode to track your wealth. So like that stuff is like in the Bible.
We don't need a barcode to check our wealth.
Well, I mean, that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
That's like one possibility of how to do one world currency.
It's so hard because it's more than one country. It's like
What country has 2.6 billion people in it? That is not a country. That looks like a...
It's a necklace.
Oh, that's a necklace?
You would never think
that looks like panties.
It did. Like, it has the population, but... So it would be like India and China combined.
Getting wiped out.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. That's a whole bunch of people.
That is a whole bunch of people. I mean, China, like, they live on top of each other.
So does India.
Oh, yeah.
So does parts of America.
That's true. New York.
Yeah. A lot of places.
So, yeah, everybody's saying this is, like, the sign of the apocalypse and the second coming of Christ, and things are already starting to happen.
You know, maybe it is.
You never know. Maybe it is.
Like, who's that one guy that, like, would...
Nostradamus?
Yes. We were talking about that earlier.
I wonder if you know what? I haven't heard anything about him since middle school, so I don't know if it's everybody in middle school they hear about him.
I remember hearing about him. Do you remember hearing about him?
Who?
Nostradamus.
Mm-mm.
They probably stopped that. They're like,
Well, you know what?
real.
When we were in high school, the Twin Towers came down. There was like lots of, oh my God, the end of times talk,
Yeah.
you know?
So how do you feel about the apocalypse? Do you think it's going to happen?
No. Not in a biblical sense.
Yeah.
I really want to see 200 horsemen.
Well, horsemen in the Bible
I know.
doesn't necessarily mean horses.
I know, but, like, if it was, like, not, like, so made up. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is like, the Bible you gotta translate. So it's like, you gotta, like, roughly base it. It kind of means this. It kind of means that.
Yeah.
Horsemen could mean motorcyclists, could mean people in
Can you just imagine
Jeeps, horsepower. You know what I mean?
Can you just imagine, like, was it 200 million people on motorcycles just going around slaughtering people?
Oh my God, I'd be like, oh my God, this
I'd be
is...
like, I want to be a part of your gang. Don't kill me.
Please don't kill me. Please recruit me.
Please recruit me. Are you going to recruit or kill?
Recruit or kill. Paper, rock, scissors. Recruit, kill, or sacrifice.
Ooh.
That'd be the next game.
Guys, let's play a game.
Instead of marry, kill, fuck.
Yeah.
Recruit, kill, sacrifice.
I like that game, guys.
Oh, here it comes. Soon to Walmart. Recruit, kill.
It has a bunch of candles and a knife with the pack. It's for the sacrifice.
Gosh, yes.
Draw. I gotta
blood
be
oath.
sacrificed. Everybody, draw a pentagram on the ground.
Prick your finger with a needle now.
So yeah, actually Savannah asked about that. She goes, it said something about angels killing 1/3 of mankind and the Euphrates River or whatever it is, and I was like, oh, I'll look that up.
Now, isn't... Oh, I don't want to say anything.
Say it.
Isn't Jehovah's Witness, don't they think only 1/3 of the population will get to heaven? Isn't that what the Bible says? Like,
Is a third of
somewhere.
the people they're supposed to kill the good people?
And they're the ones that get to heaven before hell on earth takes over?
Yes.
Could be. Could be. Open to interpretation.
I'm safe.
Oh, I don't think none of the Bible's true. But I think it's interesting.
It is very interesting, like, just some of the shit that they say, like...
I mean, some of it is accurate. Some of it's crazy, but then there's other things that's like clearly not. Like, you know, a virgin giving birth. You know, things like that.
Right.
Scientifically impossible things. Unicorns.
Unicorns are in the Bible?
Yeah. Unicorns are in the Bible.
I don't know the Bible. I don't know the Bible at all.
Unicorns are mentioned in the Bible.
like who? I don't know. I'll really go.
Giants are mentioned in the Bible. Unicorns are mentioned in the Bible. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What
Unicorns are. It says, "What does a unicorn represent in the Bible?" Because it's talking about interpretation of the unicorn. Because obviously, a unicorn is open to interpretation. A unicorn is treated as a figure of Christ. Numbers 23:22 and 24:28. Deuteronomy 33:17 and Psalms 29:6 and Psalms 78:69, but not Job 39:9.
I am so lost. She's throwing numbers at me. I'm trying to catch it.
Different books of the Bible, but yeah.
Yeah, I
was mentioned multiple times in the Bible.
I am so not up to date in the Bible, so when I started reading all this, I was like, well, I guess that could happen. Oh, so the caves that they found, I was looking and I found, since the river is going down and it's going down rapidly, there are the caves that they found that look like that, you know, somebody did construct them. There's sounds out of the caves. Like creepy sounds. I'm going to play the sounds. Hold on, let me see if I can find them.
There are those caves that they found in Spain, and they believe Neanderthals went down in them and would get high off of the gases and like paint down there.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Wow, that was kind of weird.
Get me out of Euphrates.
How dare you after we've said all this?
Euphrates. You should have said some.
You can.
It's hard to figure out how a word is pronounced by reading it.
I cannot pronounce shit, so it's really hard for me to like pronounce some. For me to actually pronounce a word, it's so hard for me to compute what it's trying to say.
Not
so
if it's an English origin.
It's what do you say?
Huh?
What's
like if it's not a
no? What's the river's name?
Oh,
Euphrates.
Euphrates.
Like Frady cats, Frady's, Euphrates.
Okay, Euphrates River. This says the voices of the demons. Oh wait, it's just music.
What is that? That can't be real.
I don't know.
That can't be real.
I don't know.
How did
Wait,
somebody
here's
else?
another one.
I just.
These all sound like the same
It's all the
sound.
same recording, yeah.
I don't know. I found that and I was like, I can't tell if the sounds are real or not.
I don't know. I mean, there's no way.
You hear like chains and
But you
stuff.
see things in nature being that crazy, like fox screaming. That sounds like crazy. Like you go out in the middle of the woods.
Have you
see a fox.
ever heard a turtle having sex?
No, and I don't know if I want to now that you've said that. Not that I've ever wanted to. I've never wanted to hear a turtle have sex, I swear.
Or a rabbit scream. Have you heard a rabbit scream?
No.
Oh my god, we would hear those when I lived out in Utica. We knew the foxes or coyotes or whatever the fuck's out there killing rabbits because you hear a rabbit scream.
See, now I've heard fox. They're crazy.
I don't think I heard a fox.
They sound
We gotta
like
play animal sounds.
Dude, look up fox. It's crazy. Look, hold on. They're crazy. They sound like women.
I'm gonna look up
They
the
sound
turtle.
like actual
Well, yeah, you
humans.
do that. They do. They sound like people and screaming
they
for their
really?
dear life. Yeah, it's horrible.
He's trying to get on her.
I don't even like that's the sound of their shells. Oh!
Look at his face.
This is turtle porn. Is this turtles?
It sounds like a little squeaker.
I'm gonna call you in the middle of the night. The noise isn't compatible with the joy he's having, though. It sounds like little farts. It sounds like little farts.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, ready? No, they just sound like barks.
I seen a fox running from our yard over there.
I stopped this morning. On my way, I was driving Alex to his mom's house because he's driving a different car to work. And there was what I thought was a dog. I thought it was like a weird dog because it had long, different legs. And
What was it? What was it?
chupacabra.
Skinwalker.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I thought you were thinking it was a chupacabra.
That too. I was gonna say that, but I was like Skinwalker.
But this, I mean, I thought it was a dog, right? And it ran across the street and ran over into the neighbor's yard, and it was huge for a fox. And I think it had to be a fox. I don't know, but I'm getting nervous because I just cleaned out my whole chicken area.
You still have chickens, right?
Yeah, they're in the, we cleaned out that whole little thing, got it, this whole thing. It's all done, but man, I'm worried now. I think
Right.
it's fox proof, but I'll have to make my dogs kill a fox. I don't want to do that.
Dude, if I heard a fox scream in the middle of the night,
Screech owl.
it would scare shit out of me.
Mm-hmm. If I heard
Oh,
anything
yeah.
scream in the middle of the night, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm out.
That would terrify
That's
me.
the woman scream. I'm like, you really can't tell sometimes.
That would terrify me. That would terrify me.
Some kid's getting mauled by something.
Who's gonna go rescue him?
Dude, I keep on finding my feed is full of like animals killing each other. Freaking one of them was a Komodo dragon and it was a baby goat, and the Komodo dragon just walked up to the goat and ate it completely. Like, and that was the whole video. That was literally it. And then the second one I saw, it was a leopard stalking a dog sleeping outside of the room, and then it attacked it, and you watch the blood splatter all over the stairs.
A dog?
Yes.
That's terrifying.
Like a little golden retriever.
What do you look up?
I don't look up anything. This is on my feed.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I like watching.
You know what? I get
National
it.
Geographic
Sometimes
stuff.
weird shit pops up in my feed, and Alex will be like, "This is why you have nightmares." The other day, there was a video that popped up and it said, "Keep in mind this was in Reddit."
Okay.
It goes, she
You
lost
better be
her
washing
mind.
those plates.
So
You better be washing those
I
plates.
just watched a previous video about the schizophrenic lady that was like trying to burst into this guy's apartment. So I was thinking maybe like part 2 of that or something. It was a woman that was dead on the road and her brain was right next to her. So she had literally lost her mind. And I was like, Alex, I was not expecting this. And he's like, this is why you have nightmares.
So you looked up "lady lost her mind." You
I
get,
didn't
like
look
a
it up.
literal one.
I didn't look it up. It was in my feed and it didn't have anything. It just said, she lost her mind. I thought, oh, this must be what I just watched.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. I don't think I've ever seen that pop up anywhere.
Well, you know, there are some dark places in Reddit. Just
I
a
know.
couple.
Yeah,
Just a couple.
Reddit
It's not a lot.
Okay.
Reddit's pretty much a good family-friendly place.
Right.
Just like Twitter.
Oh, yeah, family-friendly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Look up She Lost Her Mind.
Don't look that up.
Don't look it up.
I kind of want to look it up.
I think we're all
Going
gonna look
straight
it up.
to Reddit.
Alex was like, "This, you know, we had that conversation about this is why you have nightmares." And I'm like, "Well, some of it's funny, like, bitch, I'm a train." And he was like, "What?" There's Reddit, bitch, I'm a train. It's just trains wiping out people or trains, like, people being stupid. Rid of a train and trains
Oh my god.
taking out their car or something. It's all, bitch, I'm a train. It's great.
What the fuck? Well, this This went sideways.
No, it didn't. It went right on track.
I did. Is there anything you guys want to add?
No.
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 I think we're done, guys.